Okay, welcome. It's been a while since I updated you guys on my baby trap. I know I said baby trap, but it's actually not a baby trap. I mean, it's 21 million at this point. But since it's my latest one, I think I'll keep calling it baby trap. Anyway, this is Kingdom K 633. I'm in, and as you can see, I'm at 21.8 million might right now. I'm with a guild called QLF, and I think we're actually located right now at, oh man, I want to say Lunar Fort. So if you feel like you want to come test out this one within the kingdom, come on by. But I don't unshield often. Anyway, you can see I'm player level 49 now. It's gone up a bit, so I'm actually using a few more gears at this time. I'm really trying to get to level 50 or 55. 60 I know it'll eventually come, but with 50 I can use like electric lance for extra gathering and whatnot, and I can also use the monster hunt gear here at level 50, and same for my armor. I think I can use let's see, winter parka, probably I would think all the way up to level 60 possibly, unless I'm able to upgrade my hedonic curse to maybe blue. But I know at this point it's a lot better than level 40, the other gear I have at this point. And I still only have infantry phalanx. I'm not trying to add on any additional might. That's unnecessary. Like here you can see that I still have 0 on trap and 0 on quests that got turned in. So I'm really trying to build a lowest possible might trap that can, and obviously my targets are billion miters. I could probably take a T3 hit all day long now, but that's not what I'm targeting. Anyway, here's 7 heroes that I've been using. I've obviously upgraded them. I'm trying to get them to rank 7. At rank 6 because of my player level. I'm still unable to get them there. And the stages are definitely harder because I can't use certain heroes. But so I'm coloring them up till meantime, and then once I open rank 7, there's actually a third battle skill like this one here with Rose Knight. You can actually open army attack boost, and taking her gold will get you 20%, and this unlocks at rank 7. So rank 7 is really, it's a critical point for your heroes. Up until that point, she's only cav max horsepower is all she's worth. And I mean, I guess she could chop some wood at the same time, but yeah, she's really not all she's cracked up to be unless we get her to rank 7. And it's a similar case with all other heroes. Prima Donna, she's only needed 4 stages or Kahlo because she don't really have much. But if you take Child of Light, we can get him actually the cav attack all the way up to 30%. As you can see, very similar situation, only cav HP. Same thing with Snow Queen. Range attack doesn't come. Bombing Goblin, same thing. Army attack will not come until rank 7. So all of these third battle skill, it comes at rank 7. So it is very critical for those of you that are fighting out there. You need to unlock rank 7. Okay, Demon Slayer and Oath Keeper, same case. Now again, like I talked about, I'm trying to get them to level 50 so that way I can get them up to rank 50. Now let's see. Okay, as you can see, I'm still doing nothing on the turning quests in. We have Train Ballista still same, so I haven't collected any of that, so it's a 0 collection at this point, and I will keep it that way, hopefully. I may make a mistake here and there, maybe accept 20 here and there, but okay. Now going back to my stats, you will be able to see that I'm actually 14 million might on troops, which means I'm basically about 7.8 million core might. So if somebody zeroes me, this castle is just dead. So I have to be really careful until I'm ready to unshield. Even my infirmary is only like 200 something at this point. So yeah, it's a I know I'm bigger than a lot of people within Kingdom, but there's also we have T4 players within Kingdom, so I do need to protect myself and stay under shield for a little bit longer, at least till not to cap them, but to potentially take their hit and not lose everything. At this point, I could potentially lose everything. Now inside the castle, Colosseum, it's same thing. I'm only at rank 503 just because I'm limited with the heroes that I can work with. I would really love to have Tracker or Crow in there or whatnot to work with against others, but I don't. So I'm constantly getting beat up. At this point, I can't even use those tries to rank up anymore. Now, troop count little bit over 3 million. I will try to get them into 9 million range. I have 1.27 mil of Gladiator, and then rest are T1 range and cabs. So I want to get Gladiator right into at least 2 million range, or 2 million, or maybe 2.5. I mean, it'd be great if I could get them into 3 by Kingdom opening, but I don't know. Siege, I want to take them to about 100k on T1 just so that we can keep other Siege from walking back. Same thing with Cataphract, I want to get them into at least 2 million. As far as the Archer go, I would like to get them into 4 million plus. Okay, because your Archer from the back line is what's going to help you do damage to those cabs or incoming troops that enemy sends. So you definitely need a lot of archers. So in the end, I'm going to hopefully look into about 9 million or 10 million troops count is what I'm looking for. Okay. Now let's look into my research at this point. So as far as the research go, we're looking at nothing on economy, nothing at defense, a very minimum at monster, but maximum at military. Right now I got them all up to about 8. I will be getting them to 9 eventually once I get to Academy 24. Same thing with Army defense. I'll get them to 8, potentially 9. Really depends on how much might I got at that time. Attack, I will probably take them into 10. Not army attack, but regular individual troop attack. Now, one thing that I did actually do on research is this particular one for the breakthrough. Even though it adds, I had to, because it gives me mythic gear, right? And then familiars, took them to pack 3, just because pack 3 has those attack familiars that I can use to boost my stats, because if I'm not able to take them all into level 10 research, then I'm definitely giving up some stats, right? So this is where I can kind of try to catch up a little bit here. So Trickstar, Mo Shaman is a primary example. Gem and Gremlin is good for those army skills. Same thing with Tempestite. Nosferus will give me cav attack, and Bon Appetit there will also do. So I'm working with them. Like here with Trickstar, look at the second one. We can actually get range attack, and if I take this to Elder, I'm actually able to get additional 10% on the range attack, which is huge for little trap accounts, right? And I'm probably not going to do that first one, the research portion, just because I know I can get help with the research speed, but the might that I might gain off of it versus the speed that I'm not getting, I'm willing to do that trade-off. And you know, what great thing about traps is that at certain point your research will finish. You do see an end to it as long as you remain a trap account. Now here, infirmary capacity, and the second one is infantry attack. Again, any stats that I can get off of this is a great hero, right? And let's look at army talent on this particular one, Gemin Gremlin. This is a stackable talent here, guys. So basically what you're looking at is at max, you're looking at infantry attack 100% every time your troop goes down by 10%. Now, most of the traps out there, you will not go down by 10%. You will usually cap a lot of the players with the troop comp that I was talking about. You will cap most of billion mites out there, but I've actually ran into a couple of them that can actually burn those traps, and they actually had few familiars like Bon Appetit, which does some massive damage. But so in case like that where I actually lost almost million troops combined, having this to boost up my infantry, it would have definitely helped, and probably, I mean, I don't think I would have won, but potentially it would have minimized my losses and maybe not even seen any red off of it. So this is for, it will not activate most of the time, but one or two times that it activates, it's probably going to save you a lot of red deaths. Okay, so this is why I'm going to be using this particular one. And then I will probably use another one that I will use is probably Tempestite, just because at max here it does 8 seconds when you're 10% of your troops have fallen. So when you stun enemy's largest squad for 8 seconds, and usually when you have issues is when you're getting hit by single troop type, right? So it'll stun all of their troops at one point, so that's great to use. Now here I'm not going to be maxing out Bon Appetit, but I will use that free, I actually picked her up somewhere, I don't remember, but I will be taking any stat I can get on the infantry attack from that as well. And next one, Nosser, same thing. I'm going to be taking some cab attack stats off of that. I'm probably not going to take this to Elder stage, only probably right up to level 50, and then leave it and just take whatever attack stat I can get off of that, right? Anyhow, this is the latest update for my baby trap. I'll probably get back with all of you again in a month, or maybe when the kingdom opens, right? Kingdom opens in about 45 days, so I may do an update as when that approaches and see how that turns out. Okay, thanks for watching.